Hometown Highlights, Alphabet is a delightful children's book series proudly rooted in the vibrant Bay Area. Here to share more about how her books are fostering a sense of adventure and love for reading and the Bay is author and illustrator Corey Barton. Hi, Corey.
Hi.
We are so excited to have you today and your beautiful books, of course. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, jeepers. It's so happy to be here. Thank you.
Yes, this is wonderful. I love the books. Corey, I just moved here about 6 months ago, so I feel like I could learn from these books about the Bay. It's so cool.
Good. Yeah, it's good for all ages. It's a happy read.
Yes, and who couldn't use a little touch-up on their alphabet skills? Tell us what the books are about, Corey.
Well, we write books, my husband and I write books about Bay Area cities because we want kids to be thankful for where they live. So right now we have 4 books and we're making our way around the Bay 1 book at a time.
Wow.
So we have more books coming, but they're about just the highlights of the area that families and kids would really enjoy. Special things like local history, and there's poetry and paintings. It's just a blast. It really is.
Wonderful. So tell me what sparked the idea. I mean, where did you come from to start making these books?
Well, I was doing yard work one day and I thought, oh, our city doesn't have a children's book. The big cities do, but the little cities don't. So I thought, oh, it'd be so fun to give our kids the gift of a book about their town. So we started with Concord and then people enjoyed it, so we just kind of made more from there.
Yeah, so were you already bookmakers,
Nope.
authors, illustrators?
Nope.
No? Oh my gosh. So you just undertook this whole new kind of chapter, a new adventure, but how has that been for you so far? It seems like you have fun.
Oh, it's so much fun. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I get to paint and I get to research and write, and my husband does the poetry. He's so good at the poetry.
Wow.
And we just have a blast. It's like a project that we can do together, which is such a hoot. So the kids go to sleep at night and we write books.
I love it. Okay, so we're watching video of someone illustrating. So who is this? Is this you illustrating?
This is me, yes.
And so what was your background before in art? Because it seems like you're really good at it.
Oh, thank you. I just really enjoy it. And I really treat each painting as practice for my next painting. So I'm always learning as I go, but it's such a blast. It really is.
So good. These must be so special to you. What has it been like to see the reaction? You talked about in your own little city that people loved it when you made these. What has it been like to see people react to these books?
Oh, it's so much fun. Just getting to meet people in the community has been such a treat. We've met hundreds of people that we wouldn't have met otherwise. From shop owners to people who have lived in the area their whole lives. And they have stories to tell us too about, oh, and did you hear about this? It's so much fun to just meet people.
What a fun undertaking you've taken on. Now, speaking of shop owners, where do you sell books?
Well, we love partnering with local businesses. So in each of the cities where we have books for, there are local small businesses where people can go. That's on our website, a whole list of where they sell them.
Okay.
People can also get them on Amazon too.
Wonderful. Now, you are a parent yourself. So what was the spark in you that was like, I think kids can really benefit from this? Did you see that maybe kids weren't appreciating where they live? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I wanted to make it accessible to kids because there are local history books, but they're about yay thick and black and white, which I love them, but it doesn't necessarily make kids excited about it. So when I paint my paintings, I try to add a lot of color, make it glad and make them see, oh, I've been there before. So just make them excited to dig a little deeper and go, why is this park named Balfour Guthrie Park? Well, there's a history behind it. So I hope it encourages kids to love and be thankful for the town that God put them in, because we live in a beautiful place.
So beautiful, yeah. Especially, we're talking about springtime coming up. I mean, I drive into work every day and I'm like, we are so lucky. I mean, it could be snowing and we're here in beautiful California. It is awesome. Have you had any favorite moments, like while illustrating or finding out about the cities? Any favorite things that stuck out to you?
Oh, that's a good question. I just really enjoy getting to spend time with my husband and do this project together. We laugh so much, and we make up, like, some of the poetry we make up, they're like blooper poetry, basically. We're just cracking up. So to get to spend time with each other and then connect with our community and meet people, like, those are really our highlights. We love it, and we're thankful.
Cool. Yes. Okay, so tell us about some of the cities that you've done, and then some of the cities are still to come.
Yeah, so we have Walnut Creek, Concord, Brentwood, and Clayton. And right now we're working on Martinez, which is such a deep history. And of course we can't fit all the history into one small book, but we do our best to get the highlights.
Right, of course. So I'm going to grab one of the books here on the table and just kind of go through it because it is just so pretty. And look, you start with beautiful colors. Look at this. I mean, it's just so cool. And then you write a note from the authors. What does it feel like when you flip through these and you're like, oh my gosh, I made that? How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's really fun. It really is. Just to see all the places come together as an alphabet, 26 highlights of each city.
Wow.
It's fun to see it come from go from concept all the way to, hey, it's in a store and people can go buy it, and it makes people smile, and it's such a treat to see.
So cool, Corey. I feel like you're a really good illustrator. I mean, these paintings are amazing in here.
Thank you.
These are so cool. Do y'all have any plans to make any other books other than like this series? Have you thought about, like, can we expand even further than this?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the Bay Area is going to keep us busy for a long bit of a while.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you picked a big area. Well, if anyone, I want to ask you, like, if anyone is inspired by you and they think, oh, I want to take on a fun project like Corey and her husband did, any advice to them?
Oh, yeah. You know, my mom gave me advice. She goes, you could try it when I was little, and that's kind of encouraged me the rest of my life. Just try it. If it doesn't work, okay, you tried. At least you tried.
Wonderful. That's so true. Do you have any favorite parts of the Bay that you've discovered?
Oh, so many. I mean, 26 times 4 books now. I really love looking at things with an alphabet point of view and going, hey, that's a D. That would be wonderful to highlight for D. So I guess that everything becomes a highlight for me, I guess.
Yes, very cool, Corey. Something amazing you're doing here. You are so accomplished already with these books, and congratulations on the success that they've had so far. We can't wait to see the ones that come out. Thank you so much for joining us today, of course.